Is this ready though? Because it still like seems mushy. Okay, we have a path forward. What we're doing today is we're doing a gnocchi flight. So I'm making 3 different sauces to try my homemade gnocchi in. I do need to get some stuff out of the oven already. Basically, I did roasting of some garlic and tomatoes and onions and carrots. Today's the first time I'm doing something savory and out of my comfort zone. And I already went ahead and boiled my potatoes. This is the base for our gnocchi. Woo! All up in my face. Is there such thing as boiling it too much? It's hot. I'm just trying to do smaller batches of sauces since we're doing a flight. Okay.
Oh, you don't have enough.
I don't have enough in there. Alright. Whew! I put some red pepper flakes in that. Got a bit of a kick to it. I used to grow my own basil, which is a very easy thing to grow. I used to do a lot of homemade pizzas. Homemade, I say that lightly because I didn't make my own dough back then. So I would always have fresh basil at least. All right, that's about a cup. We got some roasted garlic. We'll just put a couple cloves in there. Do like that much, I don't know. Let's see if this immersion blender works for this. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Oh, just barely fits in there. All right. Ooh, yum. I overloaded on the lemon and I love that. Ah! That takes some muscles. Cool. Look at those little noodles. Form a well in the center of the potatoes. A well. Okay. Oh shit. I forgot just egg yolk, guys. All right. There's an egg yolk. Gently mix a few times with a fork to combine. Once the dough starts to stick together, but it's not yet a ball, stop. You're gonna finish by hand. This is so fun. I love it. We are gonna let this rest for 10 minutes, it says. Oh, we do have semolina flour. You'll just dust this basically. It's so soft. It's like, it breaks really easily. No, those are too big. Those are too big. Let's try that again. Hold on, first time doing this. Huh, let's see, and roll it. I don't know. These are definitely not uniform. Wow. There are our uncooked homemade gnocchi ready for the pot. All right, let's get this butter melted. Shink. Very brown. What do you think, chat? I'm just gonna try one. A test gnocchi. Come here, test gnocchi. I don't know, y'all. It's pretty mushy. I'm gonna try one more. Okay. Let's see. I think this is quite a fail today. Oh no. Definitely too wet. They're like just going to pieces. Here's what I'm gonna do. These gnocchi are getting turned back into dough. I don't know. I'll just try this amount and then see what happens. There we go. I got stuck doing flips. Alright, that was 1 minute and 15 seconds. That is already more cooked than any of the other ones. It actually stayed together. That works. Look, they're not falling apart. I'm reheating up the roasted tomato sauce I made earlier today. We're gonna pan fry a few gnocchi for the brown butter sauce. Ooh, they're frying. They're pan frying. I think this gnocchi is gonna be better than all the other ones. Homemade pesto. I'm gonna garnish this a little bit so it looks like something. Okay, I present to the Minotaur a gnocchi flight for your pleasure. We are doing the tomato one first. Okay. So let's take a quick look at how that turned out. You know, all right, I did some fresh basil on top. I'm gonna reserve judgment till I've had all of them. Okay, next is the pesto. Let's take a look at the pesto. It's very lemon forward.
I wouldn't know.
And the last one. Pan-fried brown butter with sage. Gotta make sure I got some sage in that bite. Ooh. Here's my rankings. In at number 3, the roasted tomato gnocchi. It kind of sucks. The only thing I like about it is that I added red pepper to it and it's got a good kick. But because Okay, I'll describe the gnocchi later. In at number 2, the pesto. I actually really liked that a lot. I went heavy on the lemon and I don't regret it. It really gives it a nice tangy taste. Delicious. And clearly at number 1, the pan-fried brown butter with sage. It's absolutely delicious, honestly. Because because of the problem that we had with the dough being too wet, pan frying it made them 100 times more edible. My 2 issues, let me finish chewing actually. My 2 issues with this is that I obviously had some issues with the, I obviously had a problem with cooking the gnocchi. So though they are still a little bit soft in texture, like a little too soft for what you're usually used to. And it's very apparent in this tomato one. The pesto is so
that
good
was
that
yummy.
it kind of makes up for that soft texture. But this crisped them up really nicely. So honestly, with the rest of the gnocchi, I'm gonna pan fry those and put them in the brown butter because it is really good. Yummy. You can try it because okay, they're soft. This one's good. Well, this one's good too. You're not gonna like that one.
I want to try it. I heard your review of it.
Okay.
I accept it's probably not going to be very good. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I will make them smaller next time as well, Drosco. You like that one better, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then I think you'll like this one the most. This here is my hard-working partner, Jeremy.
Should I take it with a piece of sage?
Yeah, it's good with sage.
Okay.
He likes to taste test everything I bake and give his very honest opinion on it.
These are both good.
Yeah, I like these were pretty close for me, but this one is just ultimately better with the texture of the gnocchi.
Yeah, the buttery.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of the Maillard
Yeah.
caramelization.
I'll be back next week.
That was
I always
yummy.
post my schedule on Discord because I never really decide till like Sunday or Monday which nights I'm gonna bake. Definitely gonna do some cookies next week though. I'm really excited. Thank you, Orange. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Walter, appreciate you hanging out here and for the advice earlier. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.